Welcome along to Rock and Rob's album review. How are you, Rob?
Excellent, Steve. Are you? You all right?
Very good, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. We've had some fan mail. Well, you have.
Have I? Oh, yeah. That was from a local guy, Colin McCormack. He sent that in. He'd done it at the time when the album was released. He sent me a picture of it, sent me some good feedback. So it's brilliant. Hats off to him, Colin McCormack. Great guy. Loves his music, loves his motorbikes. And next week we're doing an album review from his dedication. So
yeah, fantastic. Great bit of Prodigy artwork there. So well done. Thanks for sending that in. But on to more pressing stuff, and it's your album this week. What are you giving us this week?
We're going for Technique by New Order. Yeah, that's the one. That's a fellow. Quite vibrant colours. It was a difficult one. I was going to do Substance, but it's more of a compilation double album, and I don't fancy reviewing 24 songs. So this is 1989. It was recorded in Ibiza. I was listening to a few albums beforehand. Brotherhood album before that was a really good album. I've been listening to that a lot. So yeah, this was produced in Ibiza, very acid house influenced that I'm hearing on it probably at the time. 1989 was also the last recording that New Order done with Factory, except World in Motion, the England song they done. So yeah, you've got Gillian Gilbert, Peter Hook, Stephen Morris, Bernie Sumner, a couple of them have fallen out, Hookie and Bernie. Hopefully they bury their differences and get back on the stage, and not forgetting where the roots were and how they started the band, and put your differences aside and give people what they want to see. None of this banging forward, starting solo bands, Yeah, so the artwork's by Peter Saville, who done Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures, and Closer. I love his artwork. I love it. So it's just very different, So on listening to the album, the first song is called Fine Time. It's as soon as you put it on, I thought, oh, it's not up to much. First section is pretty weak, pretty poor, I find. Bit bizarre, not a typically sort of New Order sound, with a running bass. I mean, when you think of bassists, you think of Hookie as more of a guitarist. Same with Lemmy, you don't see them as bass players, they're more like driving force. But after the first sort of section, it sort of kicks in a bit. It's not too bad. It's not a lot of bass on this. I was expecting a bit more meatiness and meat around the bone about it. So it's quite a disappointing first song. Then you go into All the Way. Track 2, it's a bit stronger, mid-tempo, really good bass runs from Hookie. It's one of these summer songs, so it'd be ideal for today. It's okay, it's a good a bit stronger again. So at 3, you've got Love Less, slow song again, quite acoustic, sort of moody tempo. Bass playing's good. I think the bass in this song holds the song up. It's quite an honest song, if you know what I mean by that. It's like a chilled song. It's okay. Again, it's a bass that's driving it. I'm finding a lot of New Order. You've got Round and Round, absolutely brilliant song. Favourite song on the album for me. It reminds me of Bizarre Love Triangle, an earlier New Order song. Very, very strong song. Love it. Brilliant song. So if you like, Bizarre Love Triangle, you'll love this song.
Yeah.
Guilty Partner. I was going to say Guilty Party there. It's more spoken word, good bass again, lots of acoustic parts, sort of like Spanish flamenco style guitar, and it's a bit strange again. I find it quite disappointing. Again, Hookie's driving the song on, and it's just like Hookie's doing his part. And I just wonder if this crack's shown with the band at this point, or they've been pushed by the record company. Look, you need a strong album, and they were pushed into it. That's the impression I get on this one. You got a Run after that. It's more like a Joy Division sounding song. It's sort of good direction in it. Sort of changes, just different routes. Great tempo. Guitar playing's good. There's got a lot of distortion on this guitar. I think Bernie I don't know. I think he should do a bit more guitaring in his stuff. It's more bass and keyboard background influenced. But again, I think why not push for more guitaring in it? I think that's a frustration with Bernie. I've watched him live a few times, and he'll shout in between songs or words. He'll just shout. That's him wanting to give more as a band, as a performer. That's what happens. I mean, there's few bands that do it. They'll just shout because they want to get this like aggression out in this. I want to give more. So you got Mr. Disco after that. It's a kind of funky bass. Bit more like the New Order Will Know. It's a bit like State of the Nation, which is on Substance. That's another brilliant song. It's quite very familiar with that one. State of the Nation, great song. Vanishing Point. This was, again, I was talking in 1989. My friend James put this on a cassette for me. We used to swap tapes and, give this a listen to. And this was on it. And I didn't realise that till like during the week. I listened to it. I thought, that was that song I've not heard since 89. He put it car tape compilation. Good song, good strong, good mid-late section. There's a really sort of like haunting keyboard section in it with really sort of quite neat sort of hi-hat section in it as well. It's quite good. Do you remember the band Monaco?
Yeah,
I think that. Yeah, I'm not. I think it was someone with the Pet Shop Boys, the Smiths, or something, and New Order. I'm not sure. There was a few of them. Again, this really reminds me of that. I think it's a song "What Have You Done for Me," or which is on that. But a really, really good song. But so far, you've got "Vanishing Point" and "Round and Round" are my strongest songs on this one. But the last song, again, it's okay. It's quite just like an indie song. A lot of underlying bass line. The drums are on it are okay. Again, it's a decent song to end on. But after listening to it, I mean, this is going to be somebody's favourite album of all time. But to me, there's about 2 or 3 good songs on it. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I listened to Brotherhood before that, but it's Power, Corruption, Lies, which I prefer. So you're going to have people who are more into, say, Joy Division side, Warsaw, and New Order side. So you're going to get your favourites. But it's an okay album. It got Technique as well, which is a really good album. I just find it it was pushed to get put out there. And I was aware, and I have watched and read interviews with saying, look, get an album out. You need an album. Full stop. We need a hit. Keep you going. And again, 1989, Ibiza, But yeah, 7 out of 10. It was okay. 3 good songs on it for me. The rest, it's just a bit distant, not playing as a band. Hookie's doing his again. Hookie can do more. Again, Bernie, his vocals, I think he needs to push a bit more. Keyboards are what you'd expect. The bass wasn't as strong and thumping and gallopy as I like to hear from them, but it's an okay album. But it's a 6 out of 10 for me, that one.
Okay, yeah, Monaco. Yeah. Incidentally, Peter Hook, Paul Cahoe, Andy Poole, and David Potts formed an English rock band called Monaco in 1995, and still going occasionally. So there you go. Yeah, they are decent band. Okay, that's your album review. I noticed a little book up there on your speaker. Operation Sayers, a book I wrote. What have you got that there for this week?
A couple of things. I mean, I've got a lot of people like local to me are asking, who are you, basically, and how do you know Steve Wraith? I'd say, well, Northeast, true crime writer, actor, loves his music, love for football. So yeah, I thought this is a book you got sent to me. It's signed by Stephen Sayers and yourself to my wife. There you go. Yeah, and I was just looking that after, I think, the last week's review or the week after, there was a trailer, and I'm not sure if people are staying online to watch it, but it's
well, here it is.
We'll put it, New Criminal.
We'll put it on. Here we'll go.
Do it just now.
There we go. The trailer for the film, which is out later this year, New Breed of Criminal.
Is there a date for it? Is there a date?
Not yet. Not yet. No. It's just been to Cannes. Done very well in Cannes. People are happy with it. The distributor was very happy with the response it got. I'm currently writing the second script. I wrote the first one. Yeah, it's exciting times, mate. But yeah, thanks for giving it a bit of a plug, and hopefully the viewers enjoy it when it comes out.
Was this a lockdown project for you? Is that right? Did you
Correct,
write this during lockdown? Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote the script in lockdown. I'd worked with a film director a couple of times in the past, and I submitted the script to him, and he loved it. He spoke to the distributor, and they were keen on making the film. So I ended up not only writing the book, which you've got there, writing the script, but now playing the lead role of Stephen Sayers, because in the words of the distributor and the director, nobody knows Stephen better. So. Good opportunity for me to do a Dennis Waterman, as some people have said. I've done everything but write the theme tune and sing the theme tune.
Oh, I'll do that for you. It's okay. I've read up on it a little bit about it. It's a bit like Get Carter, Rise of the Foot Soldiers, and I see that Stephen Sayers himself is an executive producer as well.
Yeah.
So, it's Tyneside and Tenerife. Is that right?
Yeah, Tyneside, Tenerife. It's exciting, an exciting project to work on, and we did 3 weeks on it. The music soundtrack's actually been done by a guy called Craig Gannon, who people might remember from the Smiths. He's put that together, and QFX, a good old Scottish connection there, have allowed us to use their music in the film for the nightclub scenes, etc. So. There's some music that people will recognise, and a band that I used to manage called the Long Sands have also submitted some of their songs.
That's right. And again, just before I go, I picked up a couple of records since your last, a couple of bargains. I eventually managed to get the Spanish one.
Oh, fantastic.
Sticky Fingers, and this is pretty impressive. White label promo, Prodigy.
Excellent.
And I have a gift for you that's going to be in the post. It's extremely rare, highly collectible. It is a Keith Flint £49 note.
Ah, fantastic.
So that's going to be in the post for you. So again, next week, it's Colin McCormack contacted me. He's a subscriber and asked if I'll do an album by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club.
Wow.
So I'm going to buy the record, listen to it. I've heard of them. So I'm going to be doing that. It was going to be AC/DC. So we've changed direction. So I've had my first request in. So that will be our next one. So that's from Colin McCormack. So,
and don't forget mine, which is NWA Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah. Okay.
At some point. Okay. I wanted to review it.
Right. It might have a restricted 18 label, but we'll get through it.
Fine. And then Newcastle coming to Scotland in the pre-season. Rangers. 18th of July. Got me ticket. I shall be there with 7,999 other Geordies. Garen Coyle got his goal in the final game of the season against Rangers.
It was nice to see. So I was watching your last show on NUFC Matters there, and you were asking everybody about their highlight. So what was yours of the whole season?
There's no doubt about it. The flag displays by War Flags. Yeah, the support is often praised, and rightly so. But I think we've upped the ante at St James's Park and created a very special atmosphere for the players. It's been a fantastic season for us, and and the Manchester United game's a highlight. We beat them 2-0. It should have been 4 or 5. It was the most comprehensive display I've ever seen by a Newcastle team at St James's Park without getting lots and lots of goals. Star player Joe Linton for me, who's been outstanding, and from where he came to where he's ended up, fantastic. And it's been great. It's been so positive, mate. And we've qualified for the Champions League, so we'll be in there with the big boys alongside Celtic and Rangers next season.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
good stuff. Yeah, going to be exciting. But as always, Rob, great to speak to you. And one more plug. We've got a date, haven't we? July the 7th, I noticed on the Facebook, for Give Up the Ghost. A live gig, is that?
That's our live. Yeah, MoFest is just finished. It was this weekend. It was all the pubs, the whole community, every pub putting on gigs constantly, Friday to Sunday. We were asked to do a few shows, but we declined because we don't want to do this half-an-hour set, half an hour, then you're off, and then change over. We want to put on our own show, our own live special event. So it's the 7th of July. That's up in Montrose at the Black Abbot Bar. That's free entry, that one. So it's just the one to get us kick-started. So we've got 4 weeks, so it's behind closed doors now, getting out the boot polish and polishing and buffing up all those bits that you need to for 7th of July. Yeah, and then start getting dates put in the diary.
Great stuff, mate. Well, best of luck with it. Look forward to hearing about the progress and look forward to seeing you again next week, Rob. Take care, pal.
Okay, take care now. Bye now.
A big thanks to all our sponsors: Skips and Bins, telephone 0800 25 45 25 3, email inquiries at skipsandbins.com, website skipsandbins.com, easy contract free and pay-as-you-go waste collection. A big thanks to Mr. Vicky's sauces, which are handmade in Cumbria. You can find them at their website, mrvickys.co.uk. If you want to place an order, call 01768 210 102 or email info@mrvickys.co.uk. A big thanks to Media Arts for all the help with the video side of things, and to qtechshop.co.uk, the makers of pool tables and snooker tables in Wallsend, Newcastle, and the guys who run our website, NUFCmatters.com. If you like the channel, please hit the like underneath the video. It helps us grow. And click share and share to your other social media. If you want to help us financially, please click join. And there's a range of different packages and it explains how you can do that. If you want to become a cult member and receive these goodies, a scarf, a pen, and a cup and a membership card and entry into the monthly draw, for a one-off fee of £25, simply go to nufcmatters.com and find cult membership. If you've got a smartphone, put it over this QR code now. It'll take you straight there. We're also available as a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and other podcast providers. And we also support the food bank on this channel. The Matchday Bucket helps you donate virtually. Go to nufcfansfoodbank.co.uk to find out more. We've got some events coming up over the course of the next 12 months. An evening with John Anderson takes place at the Tynemouth Surf Cafe. Only limited tickets available. 13th of June. Go to their website to buy tickets. Bend it like Bobby. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. And just after the hour, the man did cometh at the double, as it was time to bend it like Bobby. It's a comedy play. It's a rehearsed reading by Jim Orr. It features myself and a few other cast members. Friday the 16th of June. Tickets on sale at newcastlelegends.com and they're only £5. An evening with Frank Clark. Well, this is our Christmas due. Thursday, December the 7th. Tickets are £15 from nufcmatters.com at the Tyneside Irish Centre. And a big one for the new year, January the 25th. Keegan, Waddle and Beardsley and special guests back together, the class of 1984 at the Tyne Theatre and Opera House on Westgate Road. Tickets available direct from the venue. If you like t-shirts and you want a few for the summer, get yourself to nufcmatters.com. The Isaac t-shirt is proven very popular.